C'est là qu'il y a tous les morts qui se relèvent. Ah non, ça c'est un truc de zombie, je pense. Ça fait peur en fait quand t'arrives là. Bizarre quand même.
No. I know.
But
No one's touched these since yesterday.
who did this?
Someone had lost their faith.
Pourtant j'étais déjà venu.
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You
Ah mais ils
are
répètent
God
ce qu'ils ont dit.
God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes.
Bah, c'est bien la cloche de l'église, hein.
Nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards?
Ah. Ah c'est fou. Ah on peut enlever. Allez, qu'est-ce qu'on va voir?
See anyone?
No,
Listen, the bell. They're still in there.
Pourtant il n'y a personne. Ah, on peut appeler.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving me
I'm
the
here to help.
heebie-jeebies.
C'est clair que ça me coule. Moi aussi ça me fout la trouille.
Flimsy enough to break.
Oh, lui il veut carrément arracher les planches lui. Je sais pas, moi quand il y a des planches je l'arracherai pas. Je sais pas ce qu'il peut y avoir derrière.
Look at that.
Tu peux en garder une de planche toi avec toi, hein?
Edward. Didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Bon.
Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister,
Stop
Elizabeth.
shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts.
Listen. Look. Betty's
Les gars.
gloves.
Ah les gants de Betty. Alors faut la
They
poser
are
sur le mannequin.
definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day she... She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes
C'est clair.
lying around? It
C'est le petit
doesn't-
poussé. Peur de se perdre.
Sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a
Betty
labyrinth.
will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill. What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged. The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth.
Ah.
I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
vandals.
Ah merde.
Pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look,
Quoi? Il y a des bruits bizarres.
how many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser.
Elle est rigolote elle. Elle me fait marrer. Lire, tiens. Ah, il y en a un qui a mieux.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times, for he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Ah, la peinture.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
Bah après il a le droit de pas y croire. Hein.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Mais elle est où? Ah! Bien sûr, ça me...
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you. What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher in the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, and move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Malédiction.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Division.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
Et le pardon?
Tilly Verandra.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Well, they were twin brothers. They must have been close once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
Il y a les pompiers, je sais pas comment on n'atteindra pas. C'est pas dans le jeu si on les entend. Alors, du coup, faut que je roule les pages aussi manquantes. Il en manque encore. Ah, bah il y en a une là. Il en manque encore une. Bon, les cherche pas trop, hein.
Just one more page missing.
Bon, ça c'est bloqué.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Hein? Où ça? Où? Là où? Ah oui. Merci. Tu aurais pu la ramasser, hein.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy. Old bean.
Oh.
This is not a game. Eddie's out there.
Oh, horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious bit? So what happened to the...
Ah oui. Et pourquoi il veut qu'on mette dans le livre? Oh, j'avais pas vu ça.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
Ok, bon alors. Le bouquin il est là. Réarrangé. Allez.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third
Ah, j'aime pas les
fragment.
craquements.
The one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Tournez la page.
Look here. Ruth
Oula.
Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mort?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a...
Traitor.
Ouah, c'est inquiétant ça.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh,
Oh.
Edward, no.
C'est pas
Doesn't
Betty.
mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
Ah, par contre, elle est où la tombe?
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. Where is it?
Ah! Ah, il y a l'appel en plus, c'est cool, il y a déjà l'appel.
What are you doing? Have you gone?
Ah. C'est clair, il est fade.
Edward, stop it!
Mais je vais voir. Voilà.
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her.
C'est bizarre cette
When
histoire.
are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Ah!
See,
Ah, je m'en doutais.
come back. Don't leave me alone. Please.
Ah, j'avais compris.
I need you.
Ah oui, elle fait partie de son imagination. Ah, je le savais. Ah, je m'en suis douté. Ah, ben voilà, moi j'ai déjà un mystère qui est résolu. En même temps, il faut retrouver Betty. Par contre, il faut aller où là? Parce que du coup, il me dit pas où il faut aller. Ah, elle est là.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me.
Ah, elle est pas vraie. Ah, je l'ai compris. Je l'ai trouvé bizarre. Elle touchait jamais à rien et tout. Et elle était tout le temps en avance. C'est elle le fantôme en fait. Ah, génial ça, tiens. Ah, ça fait déjà un truc sympa. Viens ici. Et du coup, c'est qui alors pour lui? C'est juste une imagination ou c'est quelqu'un qui l'a connu? Ah, ici, arrête de te... Oh là, c'est le Revelation, je vais appeler ça moi.
Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean
Ah ouais,
this.
ça, j'ai du mal.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
Non, reste avec moi, je t'aime bien en plus moi. Bah lui, s'il est con, si tu veux, mais bon, ouais. J'aime bien moi, elle est rigolote. Ah, il est là-bas. Bon, elle va vite, toi. Maintenant, je comprends ton secret. Pour ça, je trouvais bizarre, elle l'aidait pas, elle le portait jamais à rien, elle lui dit ramasse et tout.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day?
Elle est pas mal.
Your little plaything.
Bah, il faut dire qu'il, je pense qu'il, vu que, à mon avis, c'est son imagination.
Edward
Donc je
Charles
pense.
Harden. I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase.
Now, be reasonable.
Mais arrête de courir, de disparaître, parce que je le cours pas là. Ah, mortel. Ah, elle est où? Bon, elle doit être dans la maison, je pense.
What are you doing?
Ah!
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me.
What?
Please listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't lose
Allez,
you. Don't, please, don't, no.
Bah, c'est dans...
No.
Bah...
Oh, Alice, what have you done? Please, be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh, we are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
C'est bizarre, hein.
Never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
Jour 4. Ah ben voilà. Ben je vais arrêter là du coup. What? Bon, je m'en doutais que ouais, là ça devenait un peu bizarre.
Wake up, Edward.
What?
Stop hiding.
Bon, juste faire ça puis quand je recommencerai ce
Without
point.
us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Tired. Please.
What do you want?
Ah!
Think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh.
Bon, je vais arrêter là sur ce truc bien chelou. Ah, ça part complètement en vrille. Et ouais, là c'est. Mais au moins, moi déjà j'avais une raison pour l'ici. Bon, après, je sais pas exactement qu'est-ce que c'est, si c'est une imagination ou autre chose. Mais en tout cas, ça devient bien chelou. Voilà, bon, ben je vous laisse là sur. Et je vais continuer par contre. Franchement, la première découverte, ça m'avait pas super emballé, je veux dire. Mais le mystère, en fait. Et les personnages me donnent envie de continuer. Allez, je vous dis à plus et au revoir.